Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Interesting days in PDP. Right now, the faction has gone beyond the national level. It is now spiraling around the, geopolitical zone in the southeast right now. You're going to see what they stand for. Don't forget that before now that Ali Odefa had come out to tell Nigerians and all the key stakeholders in Southeast that the intended meeting that was supposed to be held yesterday was not sponsored by the National Working Committee, but somehow Samuel Anyanwu went ahead with the meeting despite the fact that so many people were not around. We're going to be looking at full details of that news. Now, according to the news, the People Democratic Party, PDP, Southeast elders and stakeholders on Tuesday reaffirmed Samuel Anyanwu as the National Secretary of the party. The reaffirmation was done at the meeting held in Wadata Plaza, where stakeholders, including Peter Mba, Enugu State Governor Adolphus Wabara, Chairman Board of Trustee, BOT Ugochinyere, and other notable elders were absent. The meeting presided over by Samuel Anyanwu and Ugochinyere Ozioha, Deputy National Legal Advisor, reaffirmed Anyanwu's position. The meeting also affirmed the removal of Ali Odefa as the PDP National Vice Chairman Southeast, relying on the motion by his word in Ebonyi and 29th November 2024 judgment by an Ebonyi court. In line with the 3rd December 2024 motion to nominate Chidibere Egu as Ali Odefa's replacement by the Ebonyi state stakeholders to serve out his tenure, the stakeholders meeting also reaffirmed Egu as the new National Vice Chairman Southeast. In his opening remark, Anyanwu explained how he wrote to the party that he would be absent from the party for only 3 months to enable him contest for the Imo State governorship election. He, however, explained that Ali Odefa's blackmail me using fake PDP election guidelines to declare my seat vacant. According to him, they used the fake electoral guidelines to ask me to resign from the party and declare my position as the National Secretary vacant. Anyanwu, who stated that he was elected through a national convention, added that it is only through the convention that I can be removed. Ugochinyere Ozioha, the party's deputy national legal advisor, in his remark urged the party leaders to work for peaceful coexistence, adding that the party needs peace to confront the ruling All Progressive Congress APC in 2027. According to his word, he says, "We want to ensure that the administration of the party in the Southeast is done in accordance with the constitution of the party." Stated that Ali Odefa has been removed from office as the Deputy National Vice Chairman Southeast Zone and replaced by Ugochinyere Egu. Present at the meeting were State Chairman of Imo and Abia State, Obinna Chidoka. Stakeholders from the Southeast, Jimwo Okezikbezu, former Abia State Governor, however, sent in their apologies. This is getting interesting, I must say. So much Wahala in PDP, and one begins to wonder what the future looks like if they continue this way. But if you look at the attendees in that particular meeting, one thing notable is that the main guys were not present. Wabara was present, is supposed to be seen in that meeting, talking about the BOT chairman. Also, the governor of Enugu State, who I personally believe he should be the Southeast leader, that is party leader for PDP. He wasn't present at that meeting. The likes of Ugochinyere. So you're now looking at it, it is quite a factional thing. And if it is a factional thing, it doesn't hold any water, because when such meeting is being held, ordinarily, it shouldn't be the national secretary that should be chairing that meeting, because the issues that are meant to be discussed are actually issues revolving around him. And the legal advisor who came up here to speak does not have the power to make such declaration. We have to be clear about this thing. Being a deputy means that you walk in sync with what the one who is ahead of you is saying. For example, the Vice President of Nigeria cannot say anything which the president has not instructed him to say. The same thing with the deputy senate president. He has no right to make any utterance, irrespective of what is happening in Nigeria, for him to come out to take a position when the senate president is very much available, has not been impeached. So that's the situation we are seeing here. My colleague is in the house, and we just want to talk about this whole issue because it's getting very interesting. Odefa, some few days ago, came up to tell Nigerians that whatever you're going to be seeing is not the recommendation of the National Working Committee. But Samuel Anyanwu still went ahead with the meeting at Abuja, irrespective of the fact that it has been called off. What's your position on this? Do you think that his position or reaffirming his position as the National Secretary is still obtainable? Do you think all of this is just a joke, considering the fact that there is a court order to the effect?
Well, let's tell ourselves the truth. I never saw Samuel Anyanwu folding his arms and watching all of that drama. Remember, just a few hours before this, they had a very classified information to that effect, and they made an announcement before it took place. But whether Samuel Anyanwu likes it or not, the fact that some key notable members were not there, it clearly shows you where they put to. The likes of the Southeast chairman, he wasn't there. PDP Southeast chairman wasn't there. The senators, governors from Southeast region, the likes of Mba and the rest, the governors, they were of PDP extraction. They were also not there. Same thing also with Ikenga. Honorable Kenga Idiato is also from South. Is also stakeholder in PDP. He was also not there in the meeting. The only very prominent person there was probably Anyanwu, who actually chaired the occasion. It clearly shows you where the big guns of the PDP in Southeast are preaching their tent. And it's definitely not with Samuel Anyanwu. If you ask me, like Atiku Abubakar said sometime earlier, if you check our playlist, you see it, where he did mention that it looks like there have been a lot of paid agents, moving around parties, prominent parties, trying to destabilize them, so that there will be internal fighting till 2027. It's a case of hijacking parties, literally, trying to subject Nigeria and Nigerian political system to one party system, where Nigerians will now conclude and probably give up to better Nigeria, where anybody who emerges in APC as the winner is the new winner, regardless of the general elections, of which that's why you're seeing the likes of INEC chairman saying there's no need wasting money and doing election. We already know the winner. Just choose among yourself and, save us the logistics of always doing some of these by-elections. It's getting really uninteresting. We are in our very anyanya, quote unquote. We are seeing it play out. How come there's so much, anti-party, so much internal crisis going on in the party? Erufa is already screaming and carrying wolf already, that even in APC, this is not the APC he's subscribed to. A lot of things are happening in the political arena. And to think that some of these guys, what they're doing, they're just thinking about their pocket, they're thinking about their pride, they're thinking about their pocket, they're thinking about their greed. But they're not looking at the bigger picture of destroying the whole nation with their greed. Because all this anti-party movement of trying to get power by all means, if it is the right people that are getting the power, okay, it's okay. But in a situation where they're getting the power just for their selfish reasons, you just see that vast number of Nigerians are the ones suffering. But then again, they just held a meeting. The question now is, will it hold water? That's where the question lies.
Well, like you rightly pointed out, would it hold water? There's a court case already, and according to him, he had pushed it up to Supreme Court level. Maybe possibly that's where the final decision will be made. But however, that's where we like to leave it. It's getting